I want to tell you something that took me such a long time to figure out. Working harder is not a business strategy. And I know that you've heard that before, but stay with me because I don't mean it in the way that every LinkedIn guru and YouTube guru means it. I'm not about to tell you to work smarter, not harder, and then sell you a planner. What I actually mean is this. If your business feels stuck right now, if you're putting in full-time hours and the growth just is not matching the effort, that is data. And I love data. I'm obsessed with it. That is your broken business telling you something is broken. And the frustrating, crazy, actually kind of relieving truth is that it's probably not what you think it is. Let me tell you what I see all the time with founders I work with. They come to me exhausted. They've tried new offers, redone their website. They've posted consistently for 3-6 months. They've taken all the courses. They've hired the virtual assistant. They've adjusted their pricing. They've literally done everything they've been told to do, right? And still, nothing is clicking. And the story that they're telling themselves is that they must be doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe the market is too crowded. Maybe I need to start over. But the thing is, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, none of those things are actually true. What's really happening, I find, is that there is a specific, identifiable thing, sometimes one thing, sometimes a few things, that is quietly breaking their entire system. And because you built this business yourself from the inside, you literally can't see it. People can't see it because they're too close. You're too close. So how do you know if something is actually broken versus you're just going through a slow season, which is a very important distinction? I'm going to give you 3 signs, and I want you to really be honest with yourself as I go through these. Sign number 1, you're getting interest, but you're not getting conversion, right? So people are responding. They're DMing you. They're on your email list. They're saying, I love what you do, but they're not purchasing. They're not buying anything. Or maybe they buy once and then they disappear. I can guarantee you this is almost never a pricing problem or even a wrong audience problem. This is almost always a clarity problem. Something in how you're communicating your offer is leaving a gap between I see you and I need this. That bridge is broken. Sign number 2, you're constantly reinventing instead of building. This one is so painful for me because so many people do it. And back when I first started, I was doing it also. Every quarter, you have a new idea, a new offer, a new niche, maybe even new positioning. And every single pivot that you do, somehow in those moments, it makes sense that you're doing it, right? But if you zoom out, you're basically starting from scratch like every 6 months. And that is not good. And it's also not iteration. It's actually avoidance because you're not thinking about the problem that actually exists. And so you're going to keep being in this cycle. But usually what's happening is that the foundation, your core positioning, who you actually serve, what problem you actually solve, that foundation, I'm going to guess if you think about it, was probably never solid. So everything that you built on top of it, it's all wobbly. And instead, again, of fixing the foundation, it feels like it's easier to rebuild the house. Sometimes because you don't even really know that the foundation is broken. Sign number 3, your best clients find you, but you can't figure out how to get more of them, right? So, and this is my personal favorite because really it's actually the most hopeful sign on the list. Because if you even have 1 or 2 or 3 clients who you love, who got really good results with whatever you're selling, who refer people to you, then your business is not actually broken at its core, but there is a system problem. Because either you don't know why those people found you, or you don't know how to replicate it. And both of those are issues. Or maybe your marketing doesn't look anything like the experience those clients actually had with you. Or the path from I found you to I hired you is not easy. It's full of friction you can't see because, again, you didn't have to walk it yourself. So I want to take a second here because I don't want you to hear all this and think, okay, great, I'm broken and I can't even see it, because that's not at all what I'm saying. The reason you can't see what's broken is not because you're bad at business. It's because of something I like to call the founder's curse. You built this thing. You lived every single decision, every pivot, every offer, every awkward client conversation, all of that is stored inside your body. And you don't have a bird's eye view of what's actually happening because you are in the building, right? You're in it. You're doing it. You're in it. It's like trying to proofread your own writing. I know when I try to do this, my brain fills with all the things that I meant to say. It's almost neurologically impossible to catch your own errors at a certain point. And this is why I see so many smart, capable, experienced founders, women who ran departments, managed teams, built real things. They can still feel completely stuck in their own businesses. And I know this because I was totally there. It's not a competence problem. It's a perspective problem. And perspective is actually the thing that's totally fixable. So what do you really do with all this, right? So the first move, and when I say move, this is not a concept. I mean this as literal exercise. I want you to write down the last 5 times something in your business frustrated you. Not, I wish I had more clients. That's often frustrating for all of us. But specific friction. I had a call and they said they'd think about it and I never heard back. Or I launched this offer and I got crickets. Or I keep attracting clients who need hand-holding and I don't have the capacity for it. Just 5 frustrations, but very, very specific ones. And then I want you to look at your list and ask, is there a pattern here? Because 9 times out of 10, there is. And that pattern, that recurring friction, that thing that happens over and over, it is pointing directly at the thing in your business that's broken. You might not be able to fix it yourself from the inside, but you can at least name it. And I'm telling you, when you can name it, that is the beginning of everything. If any of this felt like I was talking specifically to you, I'm glad. And I kind of was, right? Because this is the stuff that I dig into with people every single day. And I make videos like this because I genuinely believe most stuck businesses aren't failing. And I want to help as many people as I can. Businesses often just need someone to walk around them from the outside and go, oh, wait, I see it. Here's what's happening. So if you want more of that, follow along because I will be here. And also, if you want to drop your specific frustration or frustrations in the comments, I read all of them and I will respond. Sometimes the answer is shorter than you think.